Hi, I'm Don, the owner of Don Anthony Realty. We help people who are trying to sell their home. A lot of times people sell their home for sale by owner starting out, or they're looking for a discount commission. We actually put your home on the multiple listing service with a flat fee multiple listing service listing, MLS listing, and get you out there where all the buyers can find you on hundreds of other websites very effectively. And now I wanted to give you the monthly inventory report for the month of April and year to date, and you can see how we're doing so far this year. Let's start with the 90-day rolling average inventory levels and see how the market's going. Basically, you can see on this graph three lines indicating the last 3 years. The blue line you can see was where we had the run up on the market in terms of the inventory. We had a huge increase of inventory, and things were going along just well in the beginning of '08, but then they jumped dramatically towards the fall of '08 and then into the spring of '09. And then you can see the inventory levels went back down to kind of a more reasonable level, and then back up a little bit more than 2008, but less than 2009. The encouraging thing I see on this is that we've had a significant decrease of inventory this year. A lot of it due to the first-time buyer tax credit and the repeat buyer tax credit. We'll see a little bit more of that in a minute, but definitely we're in a right track. Hopefully now that it is the April tax credit is expired on April 30th, we won't see too much of a bump upward, but I'm encouraged by what I'm seeing here with that. Let's look at the overall months. This is the actual months, not the 90-day rolling average. And you can see here kind of the purple indicator here was where we were this year. You can see between 2008 and 2009 levels. And interestingly, you can see we went actually down in inventory below the 2008 levels for the first time. And we did that there in April. So again, definitely good news. So hopefully we're kind of getting back towards a more normal level, and 2010 ends up being a good year. We'll see how that plays out next month and the months to come. Again, here kind of between the 2008 and 2009 levels, 2010 is the light blue line here in between. And this is the number of closings. So you can see here that the number of closings have been rising, which is actually traditional. You can see it every year. It pretty much goes up this time of year, so that's nothing new. But just we are between the 2008 and 2009 levels. So again, looking like a better year than 2009. But we'll see how that again plays out. Still looking good for the year. I put this graph in for the first time. I thought this was very interesting. Shows really the impact of the first-time buyer tax credit and the repeat buyer tax credit. I mean, dramatic increase over the last few months of the number of pending contracts. So these are the numbers of contracts that are to be closed, and you can see a dramatic increase in April. People trying to get in under the wire. I know we saw that in our business. Huge number of contracts. I was actually up till midnight that night writing contracts. So very busy time trying to get things under contract before that tax credit expired. This is the number of new listings. You can see again kind of between 2008 and 2009 is a very much of a trend there where we're seeing things change. 2008 is actually the green line, and 2009 is actually the blue line, the purple-ish line, and the light blue line is in between. So people are still have more confidence than last year, but not quite up to the previous year's levels. This is showing the inventory change from month to month. I didn't show the March levels last month, but they were all, every single price range showed a decline in inventory, which is all good news for the market. So fewer homes on the market, which means better inventory levels, so more effective inventory levels for sellers, more reasonable levels for buyers, and so it gets kind of more of an even playing field. And that's it for the inventory report. Just wanted to give you that information. Again, my name is Don with Don Anthony Realty. If we can help you in any way sell your home in Charlotte or even buy a home in Charlotte, we have buyer's agents as well waiting to help you get your home and find a good home for yourself. We'd love to help you with that as well. Please give us a call, and you see our website is donanthonyrealty.com, and the phone number is 704-644-1467. We'd love to help you get your home sold. Thanks. Have a great day. Take care.